This week, a groundbreaking event will unfold in St. Peter's Square at the Vatican. Carlo Acutis, the British-born Italian teen, will be officially canonized, making him the first ever millennial saint in Catholic history. Pope Leo XIV will lead this historic ceremony, elevating Carlo's soul to sainthood. Thousands of believers from around the world will gather to witness the teenager's remarkable journey to sainthood.
Itaque auctoritate Dei omnipotentis apostolorum Petri et Pauli ac nostra decernimus ut beatus Petrus Georgius frassati una cum beato Carlo Acutis die septimo mensis septembris anno sancto bis millesimo vicesimo quinto.
Carlo Acutis was not your typical saint. He wasn't cloistered in a monastery or spending years in prayer. He was just like any other teenager of the early 2000s, playing video games, hanging out with friends, and going to school. Yet his devotion to God was profound, and he used technology to spread his faith. First Communion at age 7, daily Mass Eucharistic adoration for hours, created a global database of Eucharistic miracles using his computer skills. A digital missionary, he made it his life's mission to share the miracles of faith with the world.
For the Church to declare someone a saint is a formal recognition that the Church believes this person was holy, this person is now in heaven with God, and is part of the community of saints. So for the Church to declare someone a saint, it's just a declaration that the Church believes this person lived such a holy life with such care and charity for others, exemplifying the Church's teachings, that they are now in heaven with God.
Carlo's path to sainthood was paved by two extraordinary miracles. A 7-year-old Brazilian boy cured of a rare pancreatic disorder after touching Carlo's t-shirt and praying to him. A 21-year-old Costa Rican student healed from severe head trauma after his mother prayed at Carlo's tomb. These miracles, along with Carlo's incredible life of virtue, led to his beatification in 2020 and now his canonization. Carlo's mother, Antonia Zalzano, shared a powerful insight.
Definitely, Carlo was an ordinary child like everybody. I used to play, to have friends, to go to school. But his extraordinary was the fact that he opened the door of his heart to Jesus and he put Jesus at the first place in his life.
His story speaks to millennials and Generation Z, showing that you can live a life of faith in the modern world, using the tools of technology without compromising on virtue. Carlo Acutis is proof that sanctity is possible in any era.
And so it's really nice to have someone who's closer to my age, like a millennial saint. I feel like he's a lot more relatable, and I definitely I feel like I'm closer to God when I read about him, or I just think about Carlo Acutis in general.
At just 15 years old, Carlo was diagnosed with acute leukemia and passed away in October 2006. His last wishes? To be laid to rest in Assisi, near St. Francis. And his body was preserved in wax in a track top, jeans and sneakers, the clothes of a modern-day teenager.
Un giovane che ha bruciato le tappe anche dal punto di vista del riconoscimento della sua santità. E questo è avvenuto perché c'è un evidente disegno di Dio intorno a questo giovane, si sta raccogliendo davvero il mondo, ecco, non c'è continente in cui la sua vita non sia ripetuta, raccontata, e in cui i suoi slogan, che poi è un ragazzo anche molto intelligente, un ragazzo che amava internet, quindi era un ragazzo del nostro tempo, parlava, come dire, con diciamo la rapidità dei tweet con cui parlano i nostri ragazzi.
The canonization process depends first upon the popular appeal of the holy person. It is overseen by a person called a postulator. The investigation happens first at a local level, typically overseen by a diocese or religious community. The chosen person should have followed one of 3 paths: proven to be a martyr, proven to have lived a life of heroic virtue, or proven to have prematurely offered up his or her life in an act of supreme charity. When the local investigation into the person's life and work is completed, the materials are forwarded to the Holy See's Congregation for the Causes of Saints. The canonization cause is compiled into what's called a positio, which ultimately is presented to the Pope. If he concurs with the work done, the Pope grants the individual the title Venerable. When a person is canonized, their cult is spread throughout the whole Church by inscribing their name in the canon, or official list of saints. On Sunday, St. Peter's Square will be filled with tens of thousands of young people from around the world to celebrate Carlo's life. Pope Leo XIV will officially declare Carlo a saint, and he will be forever honoured alongside the Church's greatest heroes. Carlo's story is more than a testament to holiness. It's a message to young people everywhere that a saint doesn't have to be a distant figure from the past. Saints are real, and they walk among us. Carlo Acutis was one of us. His life was full of joy, fun, and friends. But through it all, he made Jesus his top priority. And that is the essence of holiness. The first millennial saint is here, and his name is Carlo Acutis.
Been fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what the they're doing.